Let's get to it, man. Fuck they talking about.
Welcome to Raw is
OGHatch, you know what the fuck it is. Don't play on me, man.
DJ, hit me! Damn. Fuck it up. She doing. Yes, sir. What's poppin' with y'all? Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity podcast, hosted by yours truly, OG. Now spin that block, man. Spin that block for them hating ass niggas in the back and them badass bitches. Let them know your boy is. The fly is high, as cool, as smooth as host of them all. OGHatch, me what the fuck it is, man. What's up with y'all? Hope that looking good, feeling good, staying safe. There's a whole lot of shit going on in the church meditation each and every episode. But a shout out to everybody around the world that's tapped in, join the conversation. I truly appreciate all the love, support, man. Keep us Empire break by motherfucking me break. Episode 175. Damn. Is that right? Am I reading this correctly? Episode 170 motherfucking 4. Oh my God. Round of applause for all the friends of the show for the long motherfucking journey we've been on together. Jesus Christ. Give it to yourself. God damn. Absolutely incredible, man. We on the grind 200, man. This shit don't stop for a motherfucker me. So, as I mentioned on previous episodes, the plan is to start going live. What I will do, just to be more realistic with you guys, I'm going to split them up. I do 2 episodes a week. I record on Wednesdays and record on Saturdays. It is a Saturday recording. As I'm recording right now, I got the game on the screen. The Colorado versus Oregon game is just about to come on as I'm recording. So shit's about to get litty, man. To be more realistic with my scheduling and not to let you guys down and be a liar and say things that don't, come true on this journey of this podcast, I wanted to do live episodes on Wednesdays. I will still be releasing the audio, on Thursdays, on time and stuff like that. But the episodes will be recorded live. I'll be live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and with other platforms I can get that going on because I am trying to do streaming service. I will be posting about that on my social media in the next couple of days to come. But just to announce that for all the listeners right now that's tapped in, Wednesdays will be the live streaming of these episodes. Saturdays, I will just be recording it and dropping on Sundays as usual. We're going to do that for the remainder of phase 2. Once we get to episode 299, we pretty much wrap, bro. We're going to wrap up phase 2. I'm going to take me a little break to get some more things, to set up around the motherfucking show. But until then, we'll be doing on again, off again live streaming episodes. Every Wednesday will be a live streaming episode for the Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity podcast. But with that being said, there's a whole lot of shit on the docket I want to get into. Last episode was a little bit short just because I wasn't feeling too well, so I'm going to tackle a couple of those topics that I didn't get to cover from that episode. Also, I added a few things to this motherfucking docket. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, man. There's a lot of shit I want to get into. I came across this clip, and it was about DJ Drama. If you don't know DJ Drama, Mr. Thanksgiving, Gangsta Grills, you bastards. DJ motherfucking me Drama, man. In my lifetime, DJ Drama is one of the best. He's probably one of the faces of DJ. You got DJ Khaled, of course. But how many niggas you really can ride around, let's see, bumping DJ Khaled music? That shit's he a radio hit nigga. He an anthem ass nigga. But DJ Drama had niggas classical mixtapes that pretty much everybody bumped, even if he wasn't a fan of one particular artist. I feel like every major artist ran and got the motherfucking DJ Drama mixtape at a certain point in time. DJ Drama came out, as I just recently seen DJ Drama on the High School Reunion 2 tour with Snoop Dogg. Excuse me, with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa. DJ Drama was there. Like I said, DJ Drama had the crowd rock. He did his motherfucking thing. So it's quite interesting to come across information about DJ Drama opening up about his opioid addiction. Now, opioids is an interesting topic. And the reason why I say it's interesting because opioids gets a sense of understanding, You know, people are sensitive. You know, have sympathy and empathy towards people who suffer from opioids. But that same courtesy wasn't acknowledged to the black community when the crack epidemic came. It's pretty much the same motherfucking thing. But typically people associate opioids with Caucasian people. But as I've been one to know that there's a lot of people in the African American community who take pills. I know a lot of people who pop fucking pills, bro. The motherfucking me jumbo beans, the motherfucking me, they got like, one nigga, I know a nigga, he took a picture of a handful of motherfucking me pills. I promise you, man. I couldn't believe what was in his hands. I seen a mini plasma TV. I seen a motherfucking me Mitsubishi. I seen a rocket. You know, I seen a football. I seen a baseball, a golf ball. I'm like, what the fuck does the TV do? Like, why is these pills certain shape? Why are they these? What the fuck do they do? But I know so many people in our culture, in our community, that pop pills. And it comes from the music. Like, nobody can tell me they get influence from the music. I know too many niggas, bro, you never did no fucking pills. As soon as motherfucking these rappers start talking about popping pills and popping perks, all you niggas start popping pills and popping perks. Now, don't get it twisted. I feel once of the influence of that because there one particular time, the last time I kicked it with my niggas before I came out to Arizona officially, the last night we was together, we sipped some lean. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me drop a wow.
Wow.
We sipped some lean. Now, I'll be honest with you. Me personally, I only took a little sip, let it touch my lips a little bit. And the only reason why I even did that little bit is because of the influence of Lil Wayne and other rappers that I always heard about talking about lean. So when niggas pulled the lean out, I'm like, shit, I mean, Weezy do it. Lame as that shit sounds, that's as true as that was. I was influenced by it. I had heard so many niggas talk about doing it, and them niggas is this, and the third. When it comes around, hey, why not type shit. I'm with my niggas, we chillin', it's a vibe, we finna go have a moment. Last time I didn't gulp it down, but did I let it hit my lips? Absolutely, so I can't sit here and say I didn't fall to the influence. And I truly feel that's what happened to our community. But when DJ Drama opened up about his opioid addiction, it was interesting because I don't pop pills, no. But I do smoke weed. I smoke a lot of motherfucking weed, bro. And as someone who deals with depression, mood swing, anxiety, I can sit here and admit, and I'm not proud to admit, but I can admit I've misused marijuana. I don't believe you can become addicted to marijuana. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But to be honest with you, when I say that shit, that's not me reading no shit in no studies. That's just some shit that motherfuckers was telling me when I was a kid, when the shit was was way less stronger than what it is now. That shit was like when we was kids, niggas in the 80s and 90s was talking about that shit. I don't know what the fuck the studies would say about the 2023 weed, real talk.
Wow.
I mean, how many more crystals can they add to this shit? But that's a topic for another motherfucking day. But what I can say, I can openly say I've misused marijuana. And I can honestly say it really took place during this whole pandemic shit. It really took place with this whole working from home shit, being at home all day, every day. Smoking weed, you know what I'm saying, watching shows, smoking weed to play the game, smoking weed to motherfucking me walk the dog, smoking weed to motherfucking me go to sleep at night. Smoking. Bro, I ran through ounces in like, what, 6-7 days, a week tops. If I'm trying to be cautious, 10 days. Bro, I'm one man. What the fuck am I doing smoking all that weed? What is one person smoking all that weed for? I'm not no rapper, my nigga. I'm not Snoop Dogg. I'm not Wiz Khalifa. My image isn't to be high. But I can honestly sit here and say there's been times to where I need to smoke because it calms my nerves, it calms me down, it smooths me out, it allows me to be in the moment type shit. It allows my mind to stop racing. But I think a lot of us, we go through this phase where we self-prescribe ourselves things and we end up fucked up. Like I said, I see a therapist. They want to prescribe me medicine, pills, all that shit. I said, no, fuck that. I'm gonna smoke my weed and go about my life. Yes, smoking weed does help, but overusing that shit leads to depression. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know about all y'all, but I know I've smoked. And when I'm smoking, just sitting on the couch, and that shit's cool for a Saturday or a Sunday. When you smoking, chilling, got your snacks, got your TV, got your movies and shit. That's a dope ass Saturday or Sunday nice vibe. Where the sun is beaming through the blinds, that perfect ray of light through the blind. That's a perfect fucking Saturday or Sunday. But working from home, that shit became Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You have to force yourself to get out the motherfucking house. And throughout that time, it becomes so motherfucking easy to fall into that slump. Bro, you become depressed. I became depressed. And there's so many people I know that was heavy fucking smokers before the pandemic. I know so many people that was heavy fucking smokers. Fam, I know women who work at dispensaries. So you know they smoke hella motherfucking meat treat. We all saying the same thing, bro. Smoking heavy made us fall into depression. And everybody's different. I'm not trying to say stop smoking. I still smoke. But I've totally fell back a little bit. I'm starting to fall back a lot. Every once in a while, I go on these 3-month, breaks from smoking and stuff like that. And I encourage a lot of people to do that shit. If you find yourself going through the same thing with me, like that I find myself going through. Because the shit is, it takes a lot to admit you have a problem. Now, DJ Drummer said he went to rehab. I think he said in 2021, I believe. He went to rehab. Well, I think he said when all this pandemic shit kicked up, I believe. He said he went to rehab. He was good. I think he said in 2021 he relapsed. And then, he's still struggling ever since or something like that, or he's been battling trying to get back right. And people have to understand, bro, it's one thing to go get help. To be honest with you, that's probably the easiest part of it. You know what I'm saying? It steps to it. So the first step is that maybe you got a problem. And then going to go get that motherfucking help is one thing, but to maintain that help on your own, maintaining that stability on your own, that's a whole nother fucking battle, bro. And I'm not speaking from one who's been through that experience. I'm speaking to one who's seen people close to me go through that, and I empathize and sympathize with that to a certain level. But it takes a lot for a motherfucker to admit that, yo, bro, I've misused this shit. I have a problem. Yo, it takes a lot, bro. And as of late, these last couple of weeks, last couple of months, honestly, I've really been trying to key in on just how much I smoke, how much money I spend on weed. Like, bro, it's ridiculous, bro. And I know a lot of us, we probably don't look at it like that when we go in and making that purchase. But if you ever just sat back, like for dispensary, I don't know how it is for you motherfuckers that still copping off the streets. I don't know, bro. If you still copping your weed off the streets, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. You taking unnecessary chances. Now, in your state, if it ain't all the way legal, I'm out here on the West Coast, bro. I ain't copping no weed from no fucking dealer ever in my life. Nigga, I've been buying from dispensaries from the gates. But for all my dispensary people, you pretty much know how much you spending if you getting a regular purchase. Me, every time I go, I'm getting an ounce. Every time I go to the dispensary, I'm getting an ounce. And I go to the dispensary pretty much, nigga, every 8 days, 8 to 10 days type shit. Let's say 2 weeks, every paycheck or something like that. I know how much I'm spending. Yearly, I'm spending well over and way more than I should. I'm spending way more on weed than I should. Monthly, I'm spending way more on weed than I motherfucking should. It's getting close to I'm spending $350 to $400 a month on weed, bro. $350 to $400 a month on weed? That's fucking ridiculous. Yes, it gets me through certain times, but if at other times it's assisting my depression, what the fuck am I truly doing to myself? So I feel DJ Drummer, bro, when he opens up about his opioid addiction, bro. I truly understand it. I'm not trying to compare the weed to pills. No, I'm never going to try to do that. I don't believe motherfuckers should be popping pills. I don't believe in pills at all. But I understand the acts of assisting the self-sabotage of yourself. I truly understand that. And I don't know if it's just because of this motherfucking me working from home situation. Because before I started working from home, it wasn't like this. You're out and about. You're away from the crib, so you ain't even got the access to the weed like that. I don't know. I'm finna start going back to the office for hybrid shit in the next couple of weeks. I am going to see if that assists to any motherfucking, break less usage of marijuana or something. I don't know. Hopefully, of course it will, but I want to see how that just goes because these last 3 years, it's been kind of crazy, bro. And with inflation, this shit's been kind of crazy, bro. You gotta look yourself in the mirror and have them long talks with yourself when you know inflation is up, you know bills is coming, and you still copping weed like hellas, and you putting yourself in a hole, you doing yourself grimy over some weed. You gotta have them long conversations in the mirror, bro. And I've had them talks. I've really had them motherfucking talks, bro. So it's very interesting to see DJ Drama open up about this because he's so successful. When I just saw him at the Wiz Khalifa concert, he looked healthy to me. That's the thing, bro. When we see motherfuckers iced out, shining, you know what I'm saying, glowing, doing their thing. Mr. Thanksgiving, is y'all ready for it? When you see niggas doing their thing in their element, shining, iced the fuck out, you don't even identify them as human beings anymore. I just looked at him as just DJ Drama, a successful nigga making. When I seen DJ Drama on the stage, bro, I promise you, I was sitting there thinking, how much is DJ Drama getting for this tour? Just to be the DJ filling in spots, he probably got what, like, nigga, 20, 25 minutes of stage time total. The beginning, then like a little 5 minutes in between. Like, how much? He probably getting at least 800 racks total or something. Like, DJ, that's all I was thinking is how much money this nigga was making. And just for a few weeks to come out, this nigga opens up about struggling with opioids, bro. It lets you know, but everybody's human. Everybody going through shit. You never know what motherfuckers going through. Just because you see them in certain positions, you don't know what the fuck they struggling with behind closed doors. So I commend this nigga for doing that because hopefully it allow other people who, you know what I'm saying, in that field or in that industry or even just know who the fuck he is, seeing him open up about that or open up to themselves and take strides and getting better. So look at that shit. He got me open up on a podcast about me misusing marijuana. Look at here, motherfucker. You never know who you will impact, DJ Drama. So thank you, Mr. Thanksgiving. Real talk. But moving on, man. I want to get into Drizzy Drake right. Pause. Jesus Christ. Let's get into Drake though. He was walking out with what's his name? Amari Bailey, I believe his name. He used to play for Sierra Kane with Bronny and shit like that. I gotta be honest with you. This is a real question. Is Drake walking out with this Bailey kid? Did he just ruin this young man's NBA career? Wow. Like, real talk. We all know that Drake was fucking that man's mama. Like, remember that date where Drake was like at Dodger Stadium or some shit? And the drone caught that nigga running out the fucking stadium. He was on like a little solo thing. Super player. Round of applause for that player shit. That's some player ass shit. Let's stop the applause. That's some player ass shit. You ran out a whole fucking stadium for one chick to have a little solo. It's extra as a motherfucker. I don't know what made you think about doing that. But like, that's dope as a motherfucker. But we all know Drake was fucking that man mama. Drake was showing up to the game and shit. Shorty, his mama was right there, bad as a motherfucker. Now look, I'm not saying you can control who your parents date or nothing like that. Is it wild for your mama to even do that? Absolutely. Because mom, you know who your son is. You know what stage your son about to go to. For you to even be thotting out for Drake is kind of crazy. But it happened type shit. She's a hootie patootie. She's bad as fuck. No disrespect. But did Drake just ruin this young man's career by walking out with him? Yo, fam, I don't know where these new school niggas come from. I'm not about to be cool with no nigga that was digging my mama down, brother. Wow. Yes, okay, I know you went on a date. The whole world knows. That's enough. But nigga, you going into an NBA fraternity. You going into a whole fraternity that Drake frolics around. All these niggas in that fraternity, the big names, the popular guys, let's just call it what it is, the big names that Amari Bailey's gonna try to rub shoulders next to, them Drake homeboys. How you think them niggas gonna be looking at Amari Bailey when he walking up to them and they knowing good and goddamn well Drake done fuck this nigga mom. He had her thotting out all types of shit. You know they didn't ask that nigga about the shit. You know that ain't came up in conversation. And he's sonning you walking out with him? Nigga, what are you doing? Why do you, Amari Bailey, I know you young, my nigga, but there's no way you want spotlight that. You know, what spotlight even is that? I don't even know what spotlight what clout these niggas think they getting by walking out with Drake. At this point, nigga, if it ain't, nigga, a big name, you niggas, don't nobody really want to see you niggas. Ain't nobody coming to no goddamn concert, see no goddamn Amari Bailey. But Amari Bailey, how could you even muster up the strength of them muscles to move your fucking legs and your arms, you know what I'm saying, to walk with this nigga, knowing good and goddamn well he thought at your mama out? How could you do that? How could you do that? What do you think Draymond Green gonna say? This is what I understand. What do you think Draymond Green is gonna say to this young man? What do you think Pat Bev gonna say to this young man? What do you think bro? And you may think, oh, Hatch, you over exaggerate. No, the fuck I'm not. We all know what KG said to Carmelo Anthony, bro. He told that man, that's why your wife tastes like honey and fucking Cheerios.
Wow.
What if KG tell Carmelo Anthony that? What the fuck you think Draymond Green or Patrick Beverly or any nigga in the league that's busting Amari Bailey ass gonna say this no-name ass nigga? Because all we know of you right now is you play high school basketball with Bronny James and your mama was fucking Drake. And you walking out with the nigga. I think this is gonna ruin this young man's career. I've seen worse. We've seen niggas lose their confidence with far less. We've seen niggas lose their confidence in the NBA with far less. That nigga Paul George hit the side of the backboard and said he had mental health. If a Drake is fucking your wife, fucking your mama, and he rubbing elbows, he linking up with LeBron and Steph Curry and all them niggas, what the fuck you think they gonna say to you when you trying to guard them? Get your little ass on, nigga. Tell your mama get out my DMs. They gonna say some wild flagrant ass shit, B. I just think this is wild. I can't believe my eyes when I just seen this. I think this is a wild ass move. I couldn't imagine myself. I couldn't imagine my motherfucking self, dog, sitting there going through no shit like that. You think I'm gonna walk out with you, my nigga? Out some real shit. You would never really see me with Drake ever. You would never see me with Drake. Like the shit you did with my mama, that just is what it is. That's some shit I never want to talk about. That's not gonna be no conversation piece. You're not gonna be in my games. I'm not gonna be dapping you up or no lame ass shit. No, fuck no, nigga. Fuck no. Even if this not even your mama like ex-boyfriend, it's just a nigga she was dating. Come on, man. What we talking? I don't give a fuck who you are. I could be a huge fan. Once you get across that line and you fuck with my mom, bro, and the world knows about it, no, come on, man. You're not finna see me with this nigga. You're not finna see me with this nigga. Cause you're not finna sit here and convince nobody your mama didn't go crazy for that nigga. You're not. We see how your mama look. We can only imagine how she went when she was on, what's his name, Air Drake? Is that the name of Drake plane? I can only imagine what she did the night he ran out the fucking Dodger Stadium. Do you know what I got these bitches doing for Raising Cane's? Like, come on, brother. I got bitches going wild for Raising Cane's. I can only imagine what Amari Bailey mama did when Drake ran out fucking Dodger Stadium, my nigga. Come on, brother. And you walked out with him? Brother. Like, dude, look, I don't know what's up with these new school niggas. I don't know. I just don't get it. I can't even imagine any of my homeboys doing no wild shit like that. I can't imagine my little brother doing no shit like that. Like, bro, there's a certain line that was crossed. Any nigga that's fucking your mom's, unless that's her man's, you don't build no relationship with them niggas. And even if that become her man, it's like some baby boy shit, nigga. You gotta go through a trial process to where, nigga, I'm still trying to feel you out, pause. I'm still trying to make sure you the one for my mama, that you don't hurt my mama type shit. You don't be buddy with the new nigga that just come through slanging the dick on your mom, cause he got a bust down Cartier, no, he got a Rolex, I'm sorry. Cartier's is Cushion. Drake got fucking Rollies and shit. Come on, Amari Bailey. There's no way. You gotta remember what you do for a living, dog. You gotta remember that that's just bulletin board material, not only for the crowd, the fans, social media, but your peers, brother. You want the respect of your peers. I've always heard NBA players say, they don't really give a fuck about, you know what I'm saying, the criticism from the media or the fans. They do this shit for the respect of their peers. I heard Kobe say that. It's about the respect of your peers, bro. You gotta remember what the fuck you do for a living. You gotta remember who you fraternizing with. This nigga that dropped dick in your mom and all that shit, took your mom on these extravagant dates and shit for the world to see, writing songs and shit who niggas can be like, oh, you talking about your moms and this song. That nigga is rubbing elbows with the niggas at your job. You gotta wisen up, young man. You trying to get that clout moment. That nigga just sunned you. Literally. Real talk. Literally. I can't imagine. Who would I do that? Who would I really allow myself? I can't think of nobody I would allow it to happen, bro. Honestly, I can't think of no man in this world that I would allow that to happen. Where I just be willing, hanging out with this nigga for the world, walking out with this nigga. Come on, man. The whole world showering. We walking out to a crowd of 50,000 people, and everybody showering you and shit. Bitches throwing their bras and panties at you and shit. And I'm walking behind you, looking down, looking stupid as a motherfucker. Come on, man. And all in my back of my mind, I'm like, this is what my mama was doing. What do you think your mama thinking when she? Come on, man. I'm done. I'm done. These young niggas is wild, B. Real motherfucking talk. But moving on, man. Let's get to Nicki Minaj, man. You know, I got a real question, man. Real talk. Who aged more gracefully? Nicki Minaj or Lil' Kim?
Wow.
Like, we really gotta talk about this shit. Like, we always talk shit about Lil' Kim because, yeah, she went and got hella plastic surgery and shit like that. Yeah, okay. She got the weird ass dance and shit. Yeah, okay. Lil' Kim was always solid as a motherfucker. Lil' Kim ain't snitchy. She ain't do the shit when she get her little time and shit. Nicki Minaj, though? Look, we've already gotten to her wild ass ties to a bunch of predator ass niggas. But Nicki Minaj was on live, on Queen Radio, looking like she was off a fucking beam, bro.
Wow.
Nicki Minaj called a bunch of goons to the goddamn what's she on Amp Radio? She had a bunch of goons with her and shit.
Wow.
Fam, I don't understand it. I don't think any of us do. This is the first time I'm actually seeing women talking about how embarrassing Nicki Minaj was. Is she not seeing this? I know motherfuckers always talking about we don't give a fuck what other people say. I come on this podcast time and time again and say that's bullshit. We all give a fuck what people say, especially when it's a lot of people. When there's millions of people talking about how embarrassing you are right now, you gotta kind of take heed and say, what the fuck is they talking about? Do they got a point? This bitch on there gyrating her hips looking goofy as a motherfucker with some slick back wet ass. The only look I've ever seen it on was coked out bitches in Miami in old school movies. She had that wet ass slick back bullshit. That's the shit you see on bitches that do cocaine or something. Bro, I don't know what the fuck is going on with Nicki Minaj, but she's not aging gracefully at all, dog. This can't be the queen. This can't be. I don't know what the fuck is going on in that Cash Money like Drake, we all know Drake is nigga down there 40. Also, he still dissing Megan Thee Stallion on some of the lamest, weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. He dissed Megan Thee Stallion. He down there 40 years old, painting his fingernails. He was hiding the kid from the world until a nigga dissed him so hard he had to become a father. He laying in the bed with fucking little white girls doing podcast episodes and shit.
Wow.
So Drake has done his weird shit. Drake has already become that weird ass old rapper who's still trying to be young. Drake has been in that lane for a few years now. But somehow, some way, Drake still successfully pulls this shit off. Nicki's been corny for a long motherfucking time, bro. And now she gangsta all of a sudden. Look, I don't understand it. I know we owe Lil Kim a lot of motherfucking me apologies. We gave her a lot of motherfucking me flack. I would take a motherfucker going to get plastic surgery and doing what the fuck they want to do with their body over a motherfucker going through a fucking midlife crisis. I would gratefully take that. Lil Kim is still Lil Kim. This bitch Nicki Minaj thinks she 18 again. She ran and went and married and had a baby with a fucking predator. Now she calling the goons. And I'll be honest with you, none of them niggas looked at gangster. She called one nigga up to the front of the screen, she told some pow, pow, pow. What gangster nigga used to know some pow, pow, pow? She got a bunch of little kids and with a mix of old niggas, with a mix of gay niggas.
Wow.
Them real life barbs. I don't know what Nicki Minaj is going through, brother. I don't know what the fuck we all witnessing right now. But her legacy, I don't know, bro. I don't know. People have to understand. People have to understand. Musically, she hasn't done shit in a decade. She got some features on some people, other shit here and there. But for the most part, for the last decade, Nicki ain't did shit musically. At all. At all. On some solo shit, fuck no. Absolutely fucking not. She's jumped on waves. She jumped on the 6ix9ine wave. She jumped on the Ice Spice wave. She got the little song with Yo Gotti and shit like that. She jumped on niggas' waves and got some features in there. But Nicki ain't did shit solo-wise musically in a decade. Over a decade, to be honest with you. I told you that Super Bass shit came out in 2010. Nigga, that was 13 years ago. All she's been riding on for the last decade plus was her legacy. People acknowledging her as the queen of rap, the greatest female lyricist of all time. Niggas was giving her that. She can rap with the men. That's all niggas was saying. And she looked good still. She still had the backings of the Drakes and the Lil Waynes in New York. But now that everybody's identifying that this woman is a fucking weirdo, lame-ass, predator-loving, midlife crisis, pill-popping bitch, brother, that legacy is tarnishing before our very eyes. And once the rumblings start to come out nationwide, or it becomes the main narrative that Nicki ain't did shit musically solo in a decade plus, once that becomes the narrative too, it's gonna be over for Nicki. I'm telling you, brother. She don't get treated like a legacy act yet. Once Nicki start getting treated like a legacy act, it's gonna be over for that bitch. I'm telling you. We witnessing it, but we're seeing it with our own very eyes in real time. I'm telling you, this shit is gonna be wicked. I can't believe that. Hey, real talk. I can't believe that it's been at least 5 or 6 years now that Nicki been looking wild in the light. Like, we've always heard the rumblings that Nicki's been an asshole behind the scenes and stuff like that. But I would pretty much say since the whole Meek Mill shit, Nicki been looking wild in the light. Like the allegations that she got a pill problem, the multiple videos of her looking drunk as fuck, you know what I'm saying, around the fans and shit like that. Running back to her brother news, you know what I'm saying, running back to a predator ass nigga. The beef with Cardi, all this shit been making Nicki look wild for a long time now. And it blows my mind that a person of that stature, a person of that magnitude, still don't have the right people around her. That's what blows my mind out of all this shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, you're a mogul. You're supposed to be a mogul at this point. You're supposed to be viewed as this huge queen of rap. And yet, throughout all the bullshit, you still don't have the right people in your circle to at least stop you from looking fucking crazy. That's what blows my mind out of all this shit. She still doesn't, it's on some real shit, and I thought about this, I'm gonna move on. You know who Nicki Minaj is? Nicki Minaj is the Russell Westbrook of hip hop.
Wow.
Real bull, like no bullshit. Nicki Minaj is the Russell Westbrook of hip hop. And hear me out. The reason why I say that is because Nicki Minaj is very fucking talented. What Nicki Minaj has done, you can't take away from her. With what Russell Westbrook has done, you can't take away from him. Everything that he's done is great. You cannot take away their greatness. You can never take away their motherfucking greatness. But you know what they both did? When they was on top and they was having their moment, when they had the backing, when they had all that, they was in their glory, they treated people like shit. Westbrook treated people like shit. We all knew about it. We all know the what? Y'all niggas treated the famous interview that we all love. He was treating the media like shit. So the moment he started to decline, or he went to a team that had huge expectations, like an LA team, and he was hitting the side of the backboards and shit like that, the media killed that nigga, and they killed his confidence. Nicki Minaj, when she was boom, 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 on tour, performing with Beyonce and all that good shit, the media had to suck her titties. But the moment that another bitch came out from New York that was bad as fuck, ass and titties, pow pow, had the backings of people, and could put out a song that motherfuckers love, i.e. Cardi B, they turned on that bitch. Nicki been fighting for her life ever since. It's the same fucking thing, brother. You treat people like shit when you got everything going for yourself. The moment that shit's not in your favor, they gonna let your ass have it. Everywhere you turn right now, you got motherfuckers talking about trying to expose Nicki Minaj. You got Jason Lee trying to motherfucking me call, what's the nigga name, Kenneth Petty. They trying to call this motherfucking EPO because Nicki Minaj was threatening that nigga. Everything's coming out. You got academics going crazy on the bitch a couple days ago on this stream. Everything's coming out the woodworks because you treated people like shit when you was in power. The moment you don't have the power, they gonna let your ass have it. Nicki Minaj is Russell Westbrook. He is her is him. That's the comparison right there. They both treated people like straight shit. And I'm talking about the moment. They didn't look at it. Neither industry allowed either one of those people to fucking age gracefully. Nobody did. The moment Cardi B came out, nigga, get the fuck out the paint. We don't need you. Oh, Megan Thee Stallion too? Get the fuck out of here, bitch. We don't need you. Sexy Red? We don't need. They just bringing them out the woodworks. Nicki falling. For nobody gives a fuck about Nicki, but all this weird shit she doing. That's real shit. Nobody gives a fuck about Russell Westbrook. Nobody does. Nobody does. I don't give a fuck about what Russell Westbrook does now on the Lakers. Because it's nothing. It's bullshit. It's gonna be bullshit. And I would allow that nigga to go do his bullshit. When he was in the Washington Wizards, I allowed him to go do his bullshit. When he was on the Houston Rockets, I allowed him to go do his bullshit. When he was on the Clippers, I allowed him to go do his bullshit. You know who not allowed him to do that bullshit? The media. And it may be different for that nigga now because his contract is pennies on the dollar. But when you get max money, come on, they can eat your ass up. And you still in LA, so they still might eat your ass up. But that's who she is, bro. And with both of them, like I said, my same shots to Russell Westbrook. The way he acts, you can tell he don't have no real niggas around him. You don't have niggas to let you know, bro, it's not about you. To fix your fucking attitude. My nigga, you not him. My nigga, you not the star of this team. You not the second star of this team. Nobody's around Nicki Minaj to let her know. You need to act the fuck right. You need to act the core. You need to fix your fucking image. It's not about you. You not her no more. They both got the same fucking problem, bro. You can't take away their greatness. You can't take away the great moments they had that they given us, the world. But that shit's a long time ago. We in a what have you done for me lately ass world, man. And as of late, neither one of them has done nothing for no fucking body. So the media, it's their time to attack. Come on, man, we know how this shit go. Nicki gonna have to, I don't know what Nicki Minaj gonna have to do to right the ship. I don't know what the fuck she want to do because musically, I don't think no one sees Nicki Minaj anytime soon dropping any fucking music that's gonna sweep us off our feet. I don't think nobody expects that. So if it's not gonna be musically, what the fuck can she truly do to right the ship? That's gonna be the interesting part of this whole journey, real talk. But moving on. Let's stay with music real fast. You know, y'all ever heard of Peso Pluma? I don't know who this young man is. I first came aware of who Peso Pluma was, just out here one day in AZ. He performed at the place not too far from my crib. And I just happened to see who was performing that day, and it was the Peso Pluma guy. Never heard of him before, none of that shit. I just chalked it up to him being one of those, you know, Mexican, Latino artists that, you know, I don't know who the fuck they is. I didn't know who the fuck Bad Bunny was until we couldn't ignore who the fuck he was. I still haven't heard a Bad Bunny song, to be honest with you. But the Peso Pluma guy's pretty interesting because that day I became aware of who he was and I started seeing him around and shit like that. But Peso Pluma is making news right now because Peso Pluma has had to cancel a bunch of his tour dates. And it's not the same reasoning to why Lil Baby and Moneybagg Yo's and stuff like that, artists like that, had to cancel their tour dates. Peso Pluma, for what I'm gathering, his music is quite interesting. Of course, they describe it as, you know what I'm saying, some type of gang, no, not like cartel appreciation, like he raps about the cartel, but really it's just some street shit. It's just like a hip hop how niggas talk about Big Meech and all that shit like that. That's basically what Peso Pluma does in his music. He talks about the shit that, you know, cartel, street life, gang shit, cartel, you know, shit like that in his music. And the Tijuana gang, let me pull it up because I don't even want to fuck this up. Because Peso Pluma, they up his ass basically. Let's make sure we let you know that the cartel is on Peso Pluma ass. They got Buddy canceling tour dates and all types of shit in this motherfucker. So here it goes. It says let me just read this. The record label for live music, Peso Pluma, has canceled his tour stop in Tijuana, Mexico, after threats were allegedly made against the artist. According to these reports, the 3 threatening messages showed up in various areas of Baja California on September 12, directed at the Latin musician. The messages were potentially connected to organized crime and hinted at violence if he showed up for the Tijuana concert. The messages prompted an investigation from the Baja California government, and Tijuana Mayor Monserrat Calabrero said the city would determine whether or not they will move forward with the event. The record label from Latin music star Peso Pluma has canceled his tour stop. I just read the same thing. All right, so an arrest was made in a case last Wednesday, but an investigation by the Baja California Attorney General's office is ongoing. Mayor Caballero said that she was not surprised by the situation. These guys, this is a quote from the mayor. She's talking about Peso Pluma. These guys, the artists, defend crime. So you can't pretend to apologize for crime and only receive the rewards. There are also consequences, and here are the consequences are clear. Basically, she's saying, nigga, you talking all that gang shit, nigga, don't cry victim when the cartel coming for your ass. That's real shit, though, man. You can't be in your motherfucker. Basically, they say this dude, Peso Pluma, he glorifies El Chapo. He glorifies El Chapo like a lot of people glorify El Chapo. And the cartel that he's beefing with El Chapo's son, they the ones who are allegedly, let me just say allegedly, they're the ones who are sending these messages out to him saying, my nigga, you come to Tijuana, we taking your fucking head off. They not playing with you, my nigga. And this is the case of the Peso Pluma fuck around and find out. Because I gotta be honest with you. When I learned about this situation, this shit made me think about me. You know, I can get on this microphone, I'm talking all this shit about, Kenneth Patty and shit like that. And I stand on what the fuck I said. I'm talking about this man, his crimes and what he did in the past and stuff like that. Yes, I'm talking about that, but as a man, I have to be aware of if there ever is a day where I get approached by this man, I have to understand why. You have to understand there's consequence with everything that you say. And yes, for a Peso Pluma, nigga, you glorifying this cartel shit, this El Chapo shit, he got ops. He got real ops. Them ops ain't like the ops in the States. And my nigga, you not even from here, so I expect you to understand that. You can't be making millions and glorifying and spreading them niggas messages and making them niggas heroes and, you know what I'm saying, doing that for them niggas ops. Them niggas ain't standing for that bullshit. So this is a case of you fuck around and you found out. Oh, you think them niggas is this, that's, and the third? Oh, you want to perform that in front of how many people? Okay. They told you, come to Tijuana and find out. You come to Tijuana, you not leaving. That's what they told you. Look, man, I think sometimes people get lost in this art, music is art shit, freedom of speech shit. Okay, you can have freedom of speech, but you still offending a lot of motherfucking people. So I took this as a message to all content creators. He's a musician, I'm a podcaster, but I think everybody should tap in. Like, bro, if you got the balls to get on the microphone and say what you gotta say, you gotta understand, like I said on past episodes, once you release that shit, once these words hit that microphone, my nigga, them words ain't yours no more. You can't, what you meant, don't nobody give a fuck about what you meant. It's about what you said. And your intentions that shit is out the window. It's about how motherfuckers interpret it. So, for everybody, bro, if you gonna get on the fucking microphone, you gonna post, broadcast a message or anything like that, if you gonna do that, bro, you gotta understand what comes with that shit. And for Peso Pluma, I don't understand how you gonna get away from that. Because you're not an artist that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he sold out here in AZ, but it's AZ. I don't know how a Peso Pluma would perform in, you know what I'm saying, St. Louis. You know what I'm saying, motherfucking any mid Chicago or something like that. In AZ, yeah, you gonna sell out a motherfucking 21, 22,000 places. But nigga, if you can't even go to Baja, California, that ain't that fucking far from from Arizona. The type of music you making and your type of crowd, your artist, your type of artist you are, I don't know how you would shake any threats from the cartel. I don't know how you could avoid that, brother. So I don't know about Peso Pluma. I don't know how he's going to shake this, but I do think Peso Pluma fucked around and found out. You're going to have to do some virtual concerts from here on out because they apparently is not playing with your ass. And that's very motherfucking unfortunate because, like I said, he has a following, he has a crowd, he has a fan base. But if you got cartels threatening you, I don't even know what venue would support you or back you. There's hits out on your life, brother. Fuck them tunes. Fuck them tunes you trying to croon. My nigga, yeah. Niggas is for your toppy, boy. Shit is getting real out here in these motherfucking streets. So, it's going to be very motherfucking interesting. But moving on. Saturday recording, man. You know, tomorrow's Sunday. We got the NFL games and shit like that. Unfortunately, I'm a Bears fan. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I got the Colorado versus Oregon game on TV. Right now, we got Colorado is down by 13. The spread was 21. I took the spread, bro. These niggas gotta lose by at least 21. Don't lose by no more than 21, and I'll be straight. If these niggas get blew out, I feel kind of bad for Deion Sanders just because everybody expects it. Everybody expects them to lose this game just because they don't have the big boys up front. Like I said, the first 3 games, I thought it was going to show signs in that earlier, but they was able to maintain and still hold on and win those games. But going against teams like Oregon and stuff like that, they got USC coming up, Arizona State and stuff like that. Going against those teams, I can see those teams really just running down their fucking throat, which I'm seeing right now against Oregon. This fucking fast-paced offense with these big boys up front is tearing these niggas up in Boulder. I ain't gonna lie to you. But Sunday is tomorrow. You know, so we got the NFL games. I'm a Bears fan, unfortunately. We got the Chiefs tomorrow. Of course, I expect the Chiefs to win that game. It's a very interesting position because either this game, Justin Fields is unleashed, goes back to what he did last year, and we put up a high-scoring game, 32, 31 type game. We still lose, of course, but the offense opens up just because it's a game to where everybody expects you to get your ass whooped, and you know against the Chiefs, you gotta put up points. So I can see Justin Fields going out there putting on a performance, or they just go out there and get their ass whooped like we all expect them to do. I'll be honest with you. I'm very, very disappointed in the Bears. Just because I expected so much, foolishly. I expected them to go from worst to first type shit. Aaron Rodgers left the division. For the first time, I thought I saw Oakland for us to have the best QB in the division. Whole time I forgot about Jared Goff. Like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. But watching the games against Chicago, the offense just looks horrible. Justin Fields not even running the fucking ball. They just scored again. They did. Oregon just scored a fucking again. Jesus Christ, they beating Colorado ass. The offense just looks horrible. DJ Moore is there, but for fucking what? Last game, he got a few more touches, but the offense is just stagnant. Justin Fields ain't running. We not seeing what we saw with Jalen Hurts, a lot of RPO shit, none of that shit. We seeing a lot of in the pocket, stand there, get sacked, a bunch of bullshit. It's very disturbing to be a Bears fan because we're not even a defensive team. This whole time I've been talking about offense, the Bears supposed to be a defensive team, bro. Monsters of the Midway is a thing. These niggas is ass. We can't stop a fucking cold, man. We can't stop a fucking cold, man. So it's very disturbing to see a Bears franchise go through this. But what's even more fucked up, we don't even got a fucking defensive coordinator.
Wow.
The defensive coordinator got his house raided by the FBI, and then he fucking resigned from his job.
Wow.
What the fuck is the defensive coordinator for Chicago Bears getting his house raided by the FBI for?
Wow.
What the fuck is he doing besides scouting the fucking other team's offense? What the fuck is he doing behind closed door with the FBI? Gotta fucking come raid your house. Look, my mind actually went to this Chicago, so he could be, you know what I'm saying, doing some dirt. But niggas in that position, I don't like casting aspersions, but I watch a lot of Law and Order, you know what I'm saying? Niggas who be in those positions, it usually be one of two things that get them in hot shit with the FBI. It's either some sexual shit, you know what I'm saying? Some motherfucking me some child shit. I don't want to finish the words, but y'all know what the fuck I'm saying. Some sexual shit with children, or some motherfucking me drugs, bro. It's either one or two. But what the fuck is the FBI doing in raiding this nigga's house? And you know it gotta be some shit because this nigga resigned. I'm seeing reports that saying this nigga may not. They say he will never get another opportunity to be in football again. What the fuck did this nigga do? You got Justin Fields going to fucking press conferences and shit, blaming the coaches. I don't know what the fuck is going on in Chicago right now. This shit, look, man. Sometimes, bro, this sports shit take a toll on you. It take a toll on you, dog. I expected so much. And it's so far, so early in the season, shit just feels like it's over already. Like these 3 games into the season, dog, and shit feels like it's over already. When Jordan Love beat us, losing to the Packers without Aaron Rodgers is a heartbreaker. I'm sorry. That right there let me know how the season was gonna go. Then motherfucking me Justin Fields not even motherfucking me running the ball. That's just fucking depressing. The fucking defensive coordinator getting his house raided by the fucking Fettulinis and then resigning, that just makes you say, what the fuck is truly going on? And I got one question. And then I'm going to let this shit go, man. You know, if the quarterback is Justin Fields, right? And you go get weapons like DJ Moore. We got, what's the boy named Herbert, who's fast as fuck in the backfield. We got Cole Kmet at tight end. We got Mooney, who's okay. You got decent weapons, right? You got this dynamic, supposedly quarterback. There was a coach that was on the market who I've seen do nothing but establish dynamic offenses. And since he's left a dynamic offense, that offense doesn't look too fucking dynamic. Why the fuck didn't we go get Eric Henry?
Wow.
Like, I'm here. Chiefs don't look like shit on offense right now without Eric Henry. We always get credit to Andy Reid. That may have been Eric Bieniemy, my nigga. He got Sam. What's the nigga name in Sam Donald? What's the nigga named Donald for the motherfucking Commanders? He got them niggas looking decent. I got them niggas against the spread against the Bills. He got them niggas looking decent, bro. He came through establishing culture. Some niggas was against it at first, but they playing some decent ball. Why the fuck did we go get Eric Bieniemy and have him in Chicago with Justin Fields and DJ Moore and Herbert and Cole Kmet and Mooney? I mean, fuck, if you ain't got no defense, at least have an offense. Monsters of the fucking midway, my ass. Brian Earl like a turnover in this fucking grave, man. Real motherfucking talk, dog. We get the fuck up out of here, man. God damn, man. This is tough, man. You know, I got the game on the big screen like I told y'all, man. It's 21-0. Oregon moving that motherfucking ball, man. This is heartbreaking, man. Nah, I'm just talking shit, bro. This ain't heartbreaking, bro. We kind of expected this shit, bro. It's kind of crazy. I was just scrolling through Twitter, and I came across a clip that one of the Oregon coaches was, giving up a hype pregame speech for a team to go against Colorado, and I want to play that for y'all. I want to give a little take on it. Let me see if I can find it real fast. Let me see. Let's start this bitch over.
Not flash, rooted in substance. Today, we talk with our backs. You tell me you're on, right? Every woman. The Cinderella story is over, man. Right? They're fighting for clicks, we're fighting for wins. There's a difference, right? There's a difference. Right? This game ain't gonna be played in Hollywood, it's gonna be played on the grass. Right? It's gonna be played on the grass. Let's go.
Wow.
Look, for a coach to get that speech and they go out there and they beat the fuck out that team, one could say, those words help. I play in organized sports. I understand a pep talk. I understand a pregame hype speech. I understand what those things are done for, to motivate the team to go out there and put on their best performance. I think to even give that type of speech to a team, against a team where you're a 21-point favorite against, is kind of corny. I think it's being forced because the spotlight is shining on this game. But at the end of the day, I get it. The thing that throws me off, bro, and I understand why niggas say it's personal. I understand why Shador and, Shiloh and Deion Sanders and Travis Hunter, the niggas act the way they do. Because, on the outside looking in, for a nigga like me, I'm just watching niggas play football. Of course, I understand the dynamics of father, sons, and star player on one team come from HBCUs and getting the spotlight shined upon them. I get that. But what I don't understand is the hate from other coaches. And I can go down the alleyway of the racism shit because this white coach is saying this, but Jay Norvell was black, my nigga. I don't understand the hate. I don't understand the negative talk towards Deion Sanders. Now, for a nigga to sit there and say the Cinderella story is over, what Cinderella story is over? My nigga, you're a 21-point favorite. No, the story is going to continue one way or another. And look, I'm sorry, I got a stalker that lives upstairs from me. The bitch, every time she walks by, looks in my fucking window, and I just caught her doing it again. This bitch is bothering me so bad, but that's a topic for another motherfucking day. But to be a 21-point favorite, what Cinderella story is over? The story continues. They don't even have Travis Hunter. I bet for Colorado to cover the spread because, yes, I'm emotionally invested. But for you to sit here and say that they playing for clicks, you playing for wins, what the fuck are you talking about? This team is undefeated. What is the reason for the personal shots? That's what I don't understand. I don't think I will ever understand that portion of this because it is not like Deion Sanders or the niggas is taking shots at these other teams. They literally just going out there playing ball. And everybody's tapping to them playing ball and y'all sending personal shots. And look, maybe I'm just butthurt because I'm losing my money, but it was a $5 bet. I didn't think they was gonna win this fucking game. It would have been amazing to see Shador and them do it. But nobody thought they would do that. So for a coach to get these fake ass hype man speeches and shit, come on, man, that shit corny as fuck. Let me see what you do against your big time competition. Let me see what you do against the motherfucking FSU. I just seen Florida State go out there and do some shit. What would Oregon do against FSU? Let me see y'all niggas do that. Instead of doing this fake macho man machismo shit because you know it's gonna be camera shined upon you. Stop the fucking cap, man. That's not who you truly motherfucking is, bro. It's truly not. But moving on, man. That shit, it's breaking my heart, man. The reason why I say it's breaking my heart is not because I care whether or not Colorado win or lose. Nobody expects them to go win a national championship. What's going to break my heart is I want to see how the media turns on Deion Sanders. I believe they waited on it. I believe they all was expecting it prior to the Oregon, USC, Arizona State games. But since they are undefeated up until this point, they had to suck dick. Now that you're looking at a game to where the score is 28-0 now. Oh my fucking God. The score is now 28-0. My fear is this shit ends up 50-60-0. Don't let it get to 80-something-0. My fear is what is the media going to do to Deion Sanders then? What is the media going to do to Shador Sanders then? Because, yeah, you got a lot of people trying to say, yeah, he's a Heisman candidate. I think he is. That what he's doing, the quarterback style of play that he's playing, I haven't seen it before. Not at this level. But I can only imagine what the media is going to do because they was forced to suck dick for so long. And there was some arrogancy, holding up to watch Big Shador, what I'm saying, with Deion with the blenders on. They got the fucking throne on the sideline. They got all the hip-hop heads and all the culture coming out to the games. Media has been forced to suck Buffalo dick. Now that they getting their fucking backs beat in, I'm scared to see how they gonna truly motherfucking react when they show their true fucking feelings towards Deion. Like I said, you got fucking, it's a reason why First Take, went out there the last two games. It's a reason why they did that, my nigga. I think Undisputed said if somehow, some way, if they pulled off the win today, they was going to be going out to Boulder for the USC game. It's a reason why motherfuckers are saying the things that they saying. It's a reason because they know for a fact they want these niggas to fall, and when they force to suck dick, they will. But when they can show their true colors, come on, my nigga. It goes back to what I was saying about the whole fucking Russell Westbrook, Nicki Minaj situation. It goes back to that. When they can show you how they truly feel, the media, they'll do it. And I'm scared to see what they're going to do with these young kids in Boulder. And I truly am. Moving on before we get up out of here, man. I think it's important for me to clear this up. I reported on this podcast that Designer had to register as a sex offender after his altercation on the plane where he's masturbating and shit like that. His attorney came out and said he does not have to register as a sex offender unless the state of California, I believe he said, that's what Designer is, unless the state requires him to. So he does not have to actually register unless he's prompted to do so, which is important. I think it's important for me to come on here and clear that up just because I was so perplexed on why the fuck that was the case. If he got money, got an attorney, you should be able to pay a significant amount to make sure you don't have to take that fucking step. So to get news that he doesn't have to go and actually get on the sex offender list unless the state tells him to, that's somewhat good news. It's still wild that you was beating your dick on the plane. It's still wild you just couldn't wait. It's still wild you was in Japan, couldn't get no pussy in the red light district. Some shit just don't make sense to moi. But it is important for me to come over here and clear that up for you guys. But before we get out of here, I do want to say this. Unlike many, I'm sure, I spend a lot of money on these apps. And what apps am I talking about? These streaming services. You got HBO Max, Prime, Stars, Hulu, ESPN, all that shit. I spend entirely too much money on this shit. One that had so much promise but let me down in ways I just didn't expect it to was the HBO Max, which is now known as Max. I don't understand why the fuck they keep changing the name of these apps. This is like the third or fourth name change in the last like 3 or 4 years, my nigga. I don't know why. I had such high expectations for them. You know, during COVID, when they had the big releases for these movies going straight to HBO Max and stuff like that, although those movies was pretty bad, you still expected that to be an ongoing thing to where dope shit will be coming straight to HBO Max. I've recently gotten rid of HBO Max just because nothing seems to come on HBO Max. And when one show does come on there, it's like one show at a time. It'd be one show every like 6 months type shit. So you can go on there, get it for that season, binge, and watch it, they just cancel it. My question to all the friends of the show is, did HBO Max just rise from the fucking dead like Undertaker? News just came out that HBO Max will be streaming NBA season.
Wow.
You have, I think it's like 65 games. You got the NBA playoffs. You got the in-season tournament. You got Inside the NBA. All of that shit will be available on HBO Max. Brother, for a nigga like myself, that's all I motherfucking need. Look, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I haven't bought cable in years. I am a streaming ass nigga. I'm going to find a way to watch it. If the stream ain't working, I'm going on TikTok. Some nigga is live streaming the game on TikTok. That's how I've been watching games, watching everything, nigga, for years now. If you mean to tell me I can just get HBO Max again and I'll have all the NBA I need, what would be the difference between that and motherfucking me League, not League Pass, but NBA.com type shit? Ain't nobody sitting there watching all the motherfucking me games. When I had NBA League Pass, all I was doing was watching the Lakers' entire season. That's really all I've been doing for the last couple years since I've been streaming. I literally just watch every fucking Laker game. So you mean to tell me I can get HBO Max and have the NBA season, the playoffs, the in-season tournament, All-Star weekend, inside the NBA, and have everything else is just subsidiary things is like the movies and, you know, all that shit and just is extras? Come on, man. That's the best damn app that's the best app out there. That's the best app out there, then. Because that's my whole beef with ESPN Plus. If you get ESPN Plus, I believe every game that comes on ESPN should be able to watch on ESPN Plus, and it's not like that. Even with ESPN Plus, you still have to fucking have, a cable provider to watch game that's on live ESPN. And I think that's bullshit. So if HBO Max doing this, I'm fucking with it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that very well may have reestablished their standing in the streaming service because it has to be something to them continuously changing the name. They continuously change the name. And I think anytime that happens, I think there has to be some shifts that's going on behind the scenes. Because it doesn't make sense. Like, it literally doesn't make sense to go from, it was like HBO Max Plus, HBO Plus, and then it was fucking like, now it's just Max. But every time they change it, shit changes on the app as well. So I believe there's a lot of things that's changing behind the scenes. But I believe you can get constant people to keep their subscription by this NBA shit. I truly believe that because people ain't going to be so quick to go in and cancel shit after they fucking favorite show is going because, nigga, it's NBA season. You got the fucking Lakers versus Golden State. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is a big play to keep that streaming subscription alive throughout the longevity of the years, duration of the year, I should say. So it's going to be very interesting. I know I'm tapped in with that shit. So I'm just letting y'all niggas know. But with that being said, bro, that's all we motherfucking me got. I want to get back to watching this goddamn game, man. They beat my niggas ass. Jesus Christ. Let's run through the dockets, make sure we ain't missing nothing before we get the fuck up out of here, man. We went through DJ Drummond opened up by his opioid addiction. Me realizing that I abused marijuana. Drake walking out with Amari Bailey. He just ruined that man's career. Who aged more gracefully, Lil Kim or Nicki Minaj? Peso Pluma, did he fuck around and find out? The Bad News Bears. Desiring not being a sex offender. HBO Max rising from the motherfucking me dead. Yeah. That's all we motherfucking me got, man. So with that being said, DJ, drop that fire ass beat, my boy. Great ass episode, episode 170 motherfucking 5. Thin line between genius and insanity. Podcast hosted by yours truly. Did they just score again? Oh my fucking God. It's 35-0, man. 12 seconds left in the first fucking half. Jesus Christ. Damn, Prime. Nah, man, greatest episode. As I mentioned, you know I give it up on this sound every motherfucking episode, man. It's all love these ways. Never let them sidetrack you with the bullshit. Always keep the main thing the main thing. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay sane. And how's this episode? Man, we out this motherfucker. Peace. Damn. Man, great episode, man. Great ass episode 175, man. Thin line between genius and motherfucking insanity. Can't believe my nigga Prime Time's getting their ass blown like this, bro. Jesus Christ, 35-0 at halftime. Man, these niggas ain't even putting no points. Bo Knicks out there going crazy on these niggas. It's gonna be a tough one, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna be a motherfucking tough one, man. But like I told y'all, man, throughout the remainder of phase 2, every Wednesday episode will be live streamed. I will be making those postings on my social media. I just gotta take a few days to make sure we get the visuals caught up because there's like 3 episodes I still haven't uploaded to YouTube yet. I'm having a lot of things going on, but I ain't had enough time to really just sit down and upload those fucking episodes, bro. So we're gonna make sure we get those episodes uploaded to YouTube, get everything caught up for the rest of phase 2. Every Wednesday episode will be live streamed on YouTube, Facebook, and whatever other platforms I choose. We will still continue to record on Saturdays and stuff like that. It'll still be 2 episodes a week, but we'll be adding some live streaming episodes in there just to help grow the platform and get you guys more engaged and stuff like that, man. But with that being said, bro, that's all I motherfucking me got, man. I'll let y'all niggas next time. I'll let y'all niggas, man. Peace.
Welcome to Raw Int.
OG! Hatch, you know the fuck they do.
Damn, Prime. Damn. Damn, man. Still big shit dirt, man. I believe still, man. I still fucking believe, man. Blender's coming very motherfucking me soon. Fuck Oregon. Fuck, man. Why the fuck Chip Kelly ain't there? Fuck.